Hi, and welcome to What? I'm Sean Jones, and we're here in my kitchen. This is where my business, Chuckling Goat, started. This is the stove where I made my first soap. This is the stove where I made my first skin lotion, and this is where it all happens. Now, if you've just joined us as a woman around the table, you know that tables are really important. Tables are where it all happens. So I want to give you a suggestion today, and this is step one. Whether or not you're running your own business and you're feeling stuck, or whether you're just thinking about starting a business and you don't know how to begin, I'm going to give you step number one, and we focus on baby steps here because overwhelm is the enemy. Okay? So here's step number one: clear your table. Now I want you to think for a minute about the table on which you eat. Tables are really important. They're symbols of the family. They're where people come together. If you live by yourself, it's probably where you do a lot of the work. Now, I'm guessing it's possible that right now your table where you're supposed to be eating is covered with stuff. It may be covered with dust. It may have loads and loads of work things on it. It may be piled with papers. How do I know this? Because I know that women like you and like me are what they call sidetracked home executives. So we are people who have a lot going on, and a lot of times all those things can go onto your table. So the importance of the table and having the table clear is this: you are going to have to coordinate and juggle running your business and running your family. If you live alone, you're going to have to run your business and take care of yourself, nurture yourself, feed yourself. That is not going to be best done with a tray on your knees in front of the television. Look, the table is an incredibly important part of the house. It is not only the place where you're going to do all this work, but it's the place where the family comes together. It's the place where you're going to eat. It's the place where you're going to create. It's the place where you're going to write in your notebook, and we're going to talk about that tomorrow. But in order for any of that to happen, the table has to be clear. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you my table. I'm going to show you my kitchen. And this is a very special table for me because my husband made it out of a piece of wood that he cut down in his parents' yard. So I'm going to turn the video around and show you my table. So here we are. Sorry, the light's a bit bright in the kitchen. And let's tilt that up. Now I've got a long table because I've got a big family. There are 10 people around this table when we all sit down. And those include our 4 children, and 2 of the children have partners, and we have our grandchild. So it's important to me that the whole family can come around the table. So my table is clear, and it is cleared many times a day. It is like the tide coming in and coming out. Projects get put down on the table, and then projects get cleared. Meals get set on the table, and then meals get cleared. And the rule is you must leave the table clean. Your table is like your airway. It's like the landing strip that the planes are going to come down on. You don't want to try to land your airplane on something that's completely cluttered and covered with crud. So my challenge for you today: clear your table. That's it. That's all. If there are important papers on there, if there are things that you're working on, that's fine. Put them in a box, put them in a storage container, put them to the side. I want you to clear the table, and I want you to go out and get yourself some beautiful flowers. You are a woman around the table, and your table is where you rule. So clear the table, get yourself some flowers, and I'll talk to you tomorrow and give you the next step along the way. I'm really glad you're here with me, and I think we're going to have a fantastic adventure. So thanks a lot, and welcome to What?